Hey guys, welcome back to All Booked Book Reviews and part 6 of 9 of our Christmas Book-a-Thon. So we're almost done. We've only got 3 videos left after this, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. So I am very excited to share this book with you. It is one of our more lighthearted in the series we're doing. All the rest are more on the emotional side or like stuff like that, but this is just downright funny. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm excited to share it with you. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Christmas Heist was written by Landis Wade. It is book 1 of the Christmas Courtroom Adventures series, which doesn't that just sound so fun? I love that series title. It's awesome. So this is book 1. Book 2 is Legally Binding Christmas, and book 3 is The Christmas Redemption. The Christmas Heist was published September 2015. It has 182 pages, 12 chapters, which does include an epilogue. So we're looking at 15 pages per chapter, and the average reading time is 2 hours and 54 minutes, which is basically 3 hours. Genres include Christmas/holiday fiction, some mystery, humor, a lot of humor, and contemporary fiction. And here is the synopsis. Defendant Henry Edmonds, a homeless man who believes he works for Santa Claus, is on trial for stealing a flash drive full of secrets. A flash drive which may hold the key to Christmas, but which is zipped tight in an evidence bag. Several people want Edmonds in jail, including a man who says he works for an international toy company. Witness by witness the facts come out, but who is to be believed, and are there any true believers? As the courtroom clock ticks down on Christmas Eve, it becomes clear that the fates of the defendant and Christmas are inextricably intertwined. A local newspaper reporter stirs things up by blogging about what he calls the trial of the century and tweets that the court's ruling could hold Christmas for thousands. Can an irascible judge looking toward retirement find it within himself to save Christmas? I'm going to go ahead and get my one drawback out of the way, which isn't really even a con, it's more preference. I don't care for Santa Claus stories like this. It's just me. I don't like that kind of stuff. Again, just preference. But this story, it worked perfect. It was so fun. So it's not really a con. It's just something that I do want to point out. It had a Miracle on 34th Street feel to it. I haven't watched it in ages. I need to rewatch it. So this had that kind of feel to it. But it was more modern with like the flash drive and the reporter blogging about the trial and everything. And plus, this wasn't actually Santa on trial. It was one of his employees. So as for the likes, there are 2 main things I'm going to focus on first, and then I'll list just a bunch of other stuff that I liked about it. I love the humor. It was a pleasure to read. The dialogue was humorous. If you would consider it like a dry humor or witty, there was like a little bit of sarcasm, but not like a bunch. But it was just so funny, very smartly written. So the second thing I want to focus on is the courtroom setting. It was so well structured and organized and it was flawless. I'll give you that. I feel that the author put a lot of effort into making the courtroom, the process, the inner workings, everything as realistic as possible. It was obvious he did his research and he knew what he was talking about. Very knowledgeable, but taking that knowledge and turning it into like this fun Christmas story, I felt like I was there watching an actual trial take place. It was very real. It was believable. I loved it actually. It was just so well written. I don't know a lot of stuff about policies and really who's who in the trial, except for the basics, how it works and everything. I'm clueless on that. But it was so engaging. It was super easy to just dive into and get lost in what was going on. So yes, it was very easy to follow. I enjoyed it very much. So those are the 2 main things that I loved, was the humor and the whole setting structure of the courtroom. It just made the book. Other things I loved, the characters were fantastic. Each of them were easy to distinguish. They had their own personalities, that is for sure. I liked the intrigue with the trial. It wasn't like anything like big, like a murder or anything, nothing like that. But it was just very intriguing to see like the pieces put together. So that was really fun. I liked how they solved that and found out the truth behind, the big plot thing. It was really fun. I was invested I'll say that I was invested. And the ending was so cute. I loved it. It was one of those awe moments, like those Christmas miracle things, to be a little over dramatic about it. But it was one of those that just left you smiling. So it was all good. All right, so time to rate this. I am giving The Christmas Heist 4.5 stars out of 5. Would I reread this? Actually, last year I had started this, but for some reason I just never got to finish it. So I made this book a priority when I started doing the Christmas Book-a-Thon. I was like, I have to get this one done, and I'm so glad I did. I could see myself returning to this. It was very fun, and I absolutely want to continue the series for sure. I'm very intrigued to see what happens with those. So as for recommendations, if you really anything I mentioned, like The Miracle on 34th Street, if you like that movie, you should check this out for sure. If you like courtroom settings that are believable, realistic, and very engaging, humorous Christmas stories, this fits the bill. So where to find this? Firstly, it's on Goodreads. You can add it to your to-read shelf. And you can also follow the author, check out his works, and follow along with all that. It is available on all major retailers, including like Amazon, Kobo, Scribbles. Oh my goodness. It's too late for this. Smashwords and Nook. But here's the kicker. This is a free book. Alright, so guys, that is going to wrap up part 6, which is crazy because we only have 3 more videos left, and I'm so excited. So I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, by all means, check it out. All the links are down below. Our Christmas Book-a-Thon series will continue next with A Family for Christmas. So that'll be really good. Can't wait. And until then, happy reading!